Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Hello. Let me see what we have today. Let me see what we have today. We have a lot of news, huh? We have a lot of news. Well, all news that you already know, but anyway, I'm gonna advertise them again. Boom. Animes GG. Why Animes GG? Animes. 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 My face. My face. My face. My face. My face. This is the big scene, huh? So we put my face big. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, my body's still moving, so unfortunately they didn't solve the issue. So I can move forward and backward. Look at this. So you can see me in 3D. And I can go left and right like that, and it's moving my whole body. The only problem is that I cannot really keep my head in the same place like before. But, you know, maybe they will fix it. Or I will just decide to buy the premium version, which actually allows that. Hello, Funner. You're hunting a tiger. I'm very hard to catch because I run very fast. I'm usually running very fast. But yes, it's possible. It's possible to catch me. The easiest way probably is with some food. Hello, Unlearner. Hi, hello, Maui. Is the tiger or the kitten? No, I'm using this one. I'm using this one because it's a pity to use the other, but I think the kitten is fun as well. The kitten is good as well. Oops. Okay, why this scene? Yeah. Because I know why. Because I cleaned it up yesterday. Wait, Animate's cam is broken as well here. Wait. We will try to fix it, huh? It is a bit too small though. What was the normal size? Like this? Yeah, probably something like that. Wait, Patreon goal, Winamp. I'm trying to the follow thingy. The chat. Okay. Do we have everything? No, we are missing something else. We are missing something. The mega grant we have. The donations we are missing. The donations are coming up now. Nice. Okay, you know what we can do? I have a black line on my head. Interesting. Okay, now it's not there anymore. I think we can launch the stream avatars. Why not? It's a long time we don't do it. I don't even have it anymore here in my list. Holy shit. 1 second. Let me see if we can do that, huh? If we can go to library. Yeah, I can come back, huh? I can come back now. If we can go to library and check what? Stream avatars. It's a long time we don't launch it. Do you want it on YouTube or do you want it on Twitch? You can do it on Twitch, maybe. Let's do it on Twitch. It's a long time I don't launch it. Maybe they did some improvements to this. No? Maybe. We will have to design a new... We will have to design a new level, though. I mean, this level, we have it since very long time. You see that it's the size of my face. Yeah, probably it was something like that. We need to design a new level. Let's design a new level. Let's design a new level. What do you want? I mean, this area I think is good because it's next to me. And now you're seeing it double, huh? Now you're seeing it double. But I can do this, which is a trick. Which is a trick. Tack. So now you see it only once. I think the fact that it's on the left is probably nicer, you know? Do I even remember how to do it? Do I even remember how to do it? Yes, I think I do. Because it's a long time I don't do this thing anymore, right? Can we have a... Can we have... So I'm cleaning up the wall level. Except the part on the left. Do you have any suggestions on how it should be? I was thinking to have a bit of a pyramid on the left. A bit of a pyramid on the left. Like it's hard to go top. It's hard to go top, huh? So if I do something like this, wait. If I do something like this, so that you guys need to actually, you know, take the right road. Take the right road. I don't know, I'm just inventing a bit. So actually I think we can put the ladder here. Oops. I don't know if here will be too much in the middle and so it will become annoying. That I don't know. Something like that. I don't know, maybe it's too similar to the one before. I have no idea. Maybe it's too similar to the one before. Yeah. Now, if you fall down here, you will never get out. Fuck. There is a problem, huh? If you fall down here, you will never get out. Unless we do this. Wait, unless we do this. And so we allow you to go through, but I think I need to do it like this, otherwise there will be not enough space. Oops. I think like that will be fine. Like if you by any chance fall on the left and you enter here and come into my mouth and so I will eat you. I will eat you. So in that case, collision. Yeah, so if you jump down here and you arrive here in this very unsafe area, you can anyway go up here and go away from this side, right? And as a preference, so we will see who arrives up to the top. Okay, I think it's good enough. We spent enough time on this. Good job. Hello, Jet. Hi. Okay, let me re-enable it now. Now you can move around, huh? Now you can move around. Okay, so today we have two news that you already know, but I'm gonna say it anyway because maybe not all of you knows it. The first one is that we released 0713. There is actually the new post on the website, which is here. Plane Shift Unreal Alpha release 0713. Released, no comments. Maybe add some comments to the to the forum after you have tested it. And what it's saying is saying hello, is released. Yes, it's a full release, so you cannot use the updater, okay, the launcher. You should just download the whole thing again. The reason is that the different patches were started to be too big. We had one patch of 2 giga, another patch of 1 giga, and so it started to be really too big. So the list of changes, we improved the characters. Now, it's not an overall of the characters, so the characters are pretty much similar to what they were before, but there were certain areas like the shoulders, sometimes the back, sometimes the elbow, which were really, you know, old low poly geometry, and so I wanted to fix them. So I did a pass on all of them, or most of them, and they are now fixed. You can see here the different improvements. Yes, a lot of changes to the outdoors, different maps. I cannot list them all because there's a lot of small changes here and there. Fixed the position of monster, fixed the big Texalpalok cave. If you don't know who is this guy, he's a boss in our game and you can kill him with multiple people. Fixed the arena, which was a bit broken. The arena entrances, there were some blocking stuff in the middle, should be better. Fixed some gaps. Fixed Homestead. Homestead had a lot of issue. There was grass on top of the houses, and so I fixed that. Fixed the black flame level. Added the FPS limit. Yes, if you go to the settings panel now, you can choose how many FPS you want the game to run on. Usually, if you have a lower PC, or you want to do other stuff while plane shift is running, I suggest you to set it to like 30 FPS, right? And it's probably good enough. If you have a fast PC, anyway, I think that setting it to unlimited, which is 0, is maybe not a greatest idea, because you don't really need to go, you know. I mean, it's not an FPS. It's not a first-person shooter. Yeah, sorry, FPS here means frame per second. Okay. But it's not a shooter game where you really need, you know, maximum performance and such. So I think probably is enough if you leave it at 60. So even if you have a good PC, between 60 and 90, maybe 90, but I mean, don't go too crazy, otherwise your PC will use too much. But if you want the best experience ever in plane shift, then just set it at 0, so which means unlimited, so your PC will maximize plane shift. Yeah, there was this problem of the log line, because I don't know why, but in standard Unreal, basically Unreal is logging the connection attempts. And in the connection attempts, we are passing in the information of the user. So we were passing in the email, the username, which actually corresponds to the email, and the encrypted password. And so those two information were written in the log, and it was kind of annoying because when people were sharing their log, there was these two pieces in it. Right, now it's fixed, so now you can share the logs without any issue. If you are on 0.13 in 7.13, if you are on 7.12, that problem is still there, right? So you should not use it anymore. There was a lot of import from the old game of music and ambient sounds because they were not added yet to Unreal, and so now these are all imported. I added some new animal sounds like birds and other stuff, and added a new component to better manage randomized ambient sounds. Updated music. Yeah, music and background ambience is not everywhere, so you will. There are still some places where, well, there are, let's say, about 50% of the maps where this is not implemented. So I have to finish that work. Hello, Electra. Hi. So for the updater, which is the custom updater that we have to update the game, There were some issues, mainly when you were low on disk space, and in general the log was not very easy to read. So the log was going into the text file, into a text file, but you were not seeing it. Sorry, you are not seeing it on screen, and now you can see it on screen. So now in the same page where you launch the updater, there is a detail log window, which is this one, where you can see the log. You can also copy paste from it. So if you want to give me or to give to another developer that part of the log, you can just copy paste it from there without having the need to go and search for the actual log, right? So I think it's a bit better. I added more log entries, so to better detect some errors. So now if the updater fails and you send me the log, I think it's a bit easier for me to understand. Then we added this disk space check. So the disk space check is, I think, is 10 giga on the place where you install the game and 5 giga on your temporary directory, something like that. I don't remember, but I put it in. In general, yes, you should have more than 10 giga of disk space available. Now, this disk space really depends on what the update needs to do. So in certain cases, you are going to update maybe only 100k and easy, but other times maybe you're going to update 2 gigabytes. So depending on the size of the update, you may need more space on disk or not. Added more error checking. Yes, another thing that you will see, and I think is a very good change. I mean, it's more of a technical thing, but it has a benefit for you. So if you open the client, if you open the directory where the client is, right? The biggest directory is under PS Unreal content and packs. So this is basically where all our models and textures and music and everything is packed. And before we had some packs which were pretty big. So we were up to 4.3, 4.4 gigabytes, right? And wait, let me just change the music. Okay. 4.3, 4.4 gigabytes. Now, this was a problem because when, for example, we were doing just a small change, right? We had to patch a very large file. And so patching a very large file means copying that file and then patching it. Now we set a limit to maximum 2 gigabytes. So these files are split in case they go over 1 giga. Sorry, 2 giga. And so you can see it because, for example, this pack chunk 4 is split into multiple pieces, right? Or the 7 here as well is split into multiple pieces. Yeah, we improved the Ulburnout model. So as you have seen probably already, this picture, this was the old one, right? And it is the new one. So I mean, a pretty good change. It should look more smooth. Also the feet, I think I like them more. And the feet are actually changed in design. The previous design you see at this part, right? And I changed it. For the rest is pretty much the same. But if you can see, the spikes here at the back are much more smooth and nice and such, and also the arms are less spiky. Did all of the text in the start of the game get rewritten already? I was able to get the old game installed and running, but between crashing and noticed lots of opportunity for correction improvement for reason. No, we didn't change it recently. I mean, the text is the text that was there since the beginning. So I mean, since since some time. We put it in one time, We had some other people spelling checking it, so I don't know. I mean, but if there are errors, yes, let me know. We can fix it. It's an easy fix. This one is also a good one because when you were fighting NPC, for some reason they were remembering you also when they were respawning, or where you were respawning. So there was a bit of a weird dynamic that you would go there and the monster would try to attack you back, but since you, I mean, he was actually you were actually a different model because you were dead and reborn. The monster was or crashing or giving in, or so having some issues. So that is fixed, which is nice. I also fixed the same problem with the pets, because also the pets were having issue with you dying and reloading and such. So yes, an issue with the pet being dismissed. Now for Linux, unfortunately, we are still in the same situation of the previous version. So yes, there is a fix, but the fix is not really doing much. The fix is not doing much. So most of the Linux people are still crashing. The only thing that we know is that let me clean this because anyway I don't need it. The only thing that I know is that if this is the map, right, and here you have Idla City, right? Here you have Idla City. I know that if you are like in this position, like in the middle of the city and looking in a certain direction, which I think is this direction. So to the east, to this, well, actually this direction, to the southeast, the game is crashing on Linux pretty much all the time. And also there is another problem if you go to the north, let's call it north, which is here to the bronze doors, which there is another location where if you are looking in that particular direction, you are crashing. So if you are a Linux user, my suggestion for now will be to avoid the main city and avoid the bronze doors. I mean, move everywhere else in the world and tell me if it's not crashing for you. The stream is gone? No, I don't think so. Is it gone for you, Maui? I think I'm still on. YouTube. Ah, you like that. It's actually, no, the stream is actually up. Hello, Tedesco. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, please let me know. We are going through the list of changes for the latest release and just trying to explain them a bit. Why not? So we will see. But it still crash if you shorten the drawing range in the settings. I don't have the drawing range in the settings at the moment because unfortunately it can be used, you know, to cheat a bit and like removing buildings and things like that in front of you. And so at the moment I don't have that. We actually had it in the old game though. But it was kind of controlled. But no, we don't have it. We don't have it in the Unreal version. But anyway, again, if you are a Linux user, will be nice if you could test the game. Stay in this area, so between the bronze doors, which you should avoid, and the main city. I know that avoiding the main city is basically impossible or very hard because all the quests are basically connected to that. But just for testing, I mean, we are still in a testing phase, so just for testing, try to move in other areas like Ojaveda or Gug or Amnedair or any other outdoors. I mean, the world is pretty big now in this part. And let me know if you are crashing or not, because I really need to know it. I really need to know if we have a problem there or not. Yeah, we improved a few things for GMs, and also we fixed some crashes that we had in in GM events. We fixed the morph command, which is now working, so GMs can actually transform themselves into a creature and speak as a creature, which I think is cool. They can also move as that creature, and it is working not perfectly, but it's working okay. There are some limitations, but it's working reasonably good. Yeah, there were some parts of the maps where we had particle effects made of sparks, so like small lights, you know, small lights going around. And so I added, I think 8 or 10 different spark types and spark textures. And then I started to add the sparks in the maps, right? So there is also this new addition. And yes, now we have fall damage. So if you jump from very high location, you will probably die, right? Depending on how much health your character has, I think that potentially, you know, high ranked characters will not die anyway because they just have so much HP. But anyway, you will take damage. Let me know. I mean, it should be kind of similar to the old game. So basically, you don't take fall damage until, I mean, with a jump of about 3-4 meters. If you jump, you don't take damage. But after that range, after that height, you start to take damage. And then the damage becomes more and more and more and more as you are falling from a higher place, right? We added the scroll bar to the wing quest, the end quest node, which now should be fixed. Added fall damage to GM tool. I think that was already there, no? The no fall damage. I think the no fall damage was already there. With just that, we didn't have the fall damage enabled. I fixed some freezes in the character creation of history scenes. Now, those are still under construction, so you will not have a lot of fun, you know, looking at the histories because they miss the text, they miss the voiceover, they miss still quite some stuff. You need to figure out the height and the reasonable damage ratio. Yeah, I think it should be okay as it is now, but yes, test it and see if it looks good to you. I added the Armorian history scenes anyway, they were missing. I fixed some server crashes in emotes, fixed some server crashes in groups, and we did some work on tribes. I mean, this is not very important to you at the moment because tribes are still fairly stupid, but and then we changed the harvest command to accept also, in addition to the normal way, to accept also the full name of the item. Yeah, so at the moment there is the Windows and the Linux versions available, right? But if there's any of you that want to test it, I've seen there was Ainsu, what is the name? Anizu? I mean, a name like that, I don't remember exactly the letters, but they was asking about it. Yes, he's a Mac user. So if he wants the Mac release, I mean, don't be shy, just ask me, okay? And I will do it. No, his name is different. He's an old player. Anizu. So I don't know if he's listening, probably not. But if he wants it, it's no problem. Don't be shy in asking me. I will gladly create also the Mac release. I just don't want to create it if then no one is gonna use it, you know, in the alpha, in this testing phase, because it takes me quite some time. It takes about 20 hours for the machine to do it, and it takes, you know, 3-4 hours for me to actually follow, you know, all the steps and everything else. But again, I'm very happy to do it because we need to test the Mac if there is someone available for testing, right? Yes, as usual, if you can test the game and put your bugs on fly spray, that would be nice. So we have a fly spray here, which also has been updated, you know, about a year ago or less. And you can go in and put in your stuff. Just be sure that the categories, I mean, it's not very important, but there is a category which is telling us, you know, which area of the game is affected. And unfortunately, the default, if you don't change it, is bug tracker. So meaning this app, the app that you see now on screen, right? But these bugs are not about this app. Usually the bugs are about the game. So for example, this one has been added by Maui, which is about the relog, is actually not bug tracker, but it's probably UI because it's part of the I think it can be UI or can be group. I don't know if there is a group functionality. I mean, it's not super important because anyway I'm gonna to read, but if we have to group this thing, you know, somehow, or look at them by groups, I think would be nice if we can put them in the right category. Also this one, for example, is in the wrong category. This one should be 3D art characters, and so on. But I mean, it's not super important. It's yeah, the ability to change the bug is not allowed for the reason that if you allow people to change the bug, you start with one bug and you finish with another else, and it's a real mess. I mean, is really not a good practice to allow people to change the bugs. They can comment on them, so they can add a comment, but if they open a bug for something, they cannot go in and change it to something else, right? Or say, oh, this one is fixed, but I also would like something else. Or, no, sorry, I made a mistake. Because bugs have their own life cycle. So they get closed, open, you know, revised. And if the text is changing, it's going to invalidate the whole thing. And it would be... Now, if people are very disciplined and they do stuff in the right way, then it's no problem. But I prefer to have the restriction, you know, than not. I know it may be annoying, but is by design. Okay, so is by design. If you equip a torch, your character only raise the shield arm and not the arm where the torch is equipped. Yes, at the moment, this is by design. You need to put your torch on the left hand. If you put it on the right hand, it would just not work. Put your torch on the left hand. Now, we may restrict it, so we may force the torch to be only in the left hand. That probably could be a good idea. So you will never make that mistake. Yes, probably we should do that. Wait a second, because I think I have some email of someone open in that screen. Yes, no, maybe. No, I don't. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think we should do that. We should force the torch to be only left-handed, so that will never happen again. I think that's a good fix we can do. I mean, which is a bit of a restriction if you want, right? But like, you cannot have a shield and a torch, but we have the animation only on the left. So do you prefer me to lock the torch to be only on the left? And so you will never be able to put it on the right? Or do you want me to leave it open, but then it will look stupid because when you put your torch on the right, the left hand will go up? So it's one or the other. I mean, sticking it only to the left is easy. It's very easy because I can just go in item stats, you know. I can search the torch And the torch probably will have both hands at the moment. Right? The torch has, yes, you see, he has right hand and left hand. So we could change it to be only left hand. Maybe that's the easiest at the moment. But then the people will ask why I cannot put the torch on the right hand. So there will be another bug open. Why I cannot put it on the right hand? And we can close it by design, but I'm thinking, but I think I prefer, you know, to have it so that people don't get confused. So to have it like this. I think I prefer this. I think I prefer this. So if we want to do it that way, I need to do this. I need to go in update schema. Let's see if we have this torch thingy. No, we don't have it. Do we have it under meshes? We have the torch here, but there is nothing specific. Okay, so I think we can. Let me put a 39 here. Items, fixes. And we can say update item stats set what? Set valid slots. Set valid slots equal to bulk in left hand, where name equal to torch. Okay, so this will force the left hand. Will be okay with you? Okay. So if you try to put it on the right, it will tell you that you cannot. It will tell you this item doesn't fit into this slot, which will look a bit weird because like, what the hell? But it's what it will do. It will do. I can load it in. I can load it in production immediately, if we want. So I can close the bug as fixed. Well, I can close the bug as ready to test actually. Okay, is done. Will be available at the next restart. At the next restart of the server. So let me remove these comments and say I forced the item, the torch item, to be equipped only on the left hand, which is where we have the which is the only animation we have for it. So basically we are missing the right hand animation, and I don't know if adding 2 animations really makes sense. Maybe yes in the future. Yeah, it can be a feature request. So I will no, I will not close it. I will change it to ready to test. Ready to test when the server is restarting. Right? Now this one is completed and is ready to test because actually you had the rise shield. So your problem was the fact that it was rising the wrong arm, right? And so this bug is fixed. If you want, this is actually a reason why we don't allow editing, right? Because you would have changed it to a feature request. But you can raise another one as a feature request to say I want to keep my torch also on the right hand. But that probably is not gonna happen because I mean it's so low priority that I don't know when and if I will ever do it. Right? But yeah, so the point of today is to go through the bugs and start to fix some bugs. Okay, so I want to fix some bugs. You don't. To fix some bugs. By the way, another thing that I did, I released a video. I don't know if all of you are aware of it. I think most of you are aware of it. I released a video for Epic that requested some material to advertise the game, and so I sent them the trailer, and I sent them 3 screenshots. I think most of you have seen it because I posted it everywhere. But for the people that didn't see, maybe I can just open it quickly. Where do I have it? I have it under trailers. I have it under trailers. Okay, there are 3 pictures. This picture, which is the new Ulber, as you can see, is much smoother and round than the old game. I mean, it's still not perfect, but this one, which is just a view on the city, and this one, which is a view on Amnedale, right? I think it lacks a bit of contrast, but I mean, there's not enough shadows in this picture, but it's okay. It shows at least the complexity of the city, which I think is very nice. And then I sent them a video, which is also loaded in Discord, and you can find it, which is this one. Basically, there is just the Atomic Blue logo. I don't know how many of you know, but we have a no-profit organization which is called Atomic Blue, that is basically holding all the copyrights and all the stuff, you know, that we need to have as a reasonable, you know, company, as a reasonable project. Many people do such projects without any legal coverage, and it's really a problem because it means that basically what they built is not really their own stuff, right? Because it's not registered to anyone. So I would suggest, I mean, if you really are serious about a project that you are making, to build a legal entity for it. Now, it's not that easy, but in US it's easier than in Europe. So it is why we created it in US, just because it's easier to do it. And apart from the music, which is the music from the game, we basically show different characters, just to make the people understand that we have different races and different models. And then we show, I think the height, by the way, are a bit fucked up, so I need to check that. And then we show a bit of the main city. Unfortunately, I have a bit of screen tearing here. I don't know if any of you know how to fix it, but when I was recording this, I was just moving into the game. But if you look at it, you know, it's not really smooth. So is doing this effect of screen tearing, which basically means that not all the parts of the screen are moving at the same time. So it's moving a bit faster at the top, a bit slower in the middle, and so it's looking, I mean, it's not looking perfect. It's looking a bit like stuttering, but I don't know how to fix that. By the way, why there is this carpet at the top of Oja? I have no idea. Did you see this? Wait. Why there is this? Wait, where is that? This. Why there is this carpet flying in the sky? I have no idea. Why there is this carpet there? I don't know. There is a carpet that should stay on the ground, but is there flying. But anyway, it came out and no one will notice. And then here there is Amnedale as well. And you see that in this one is stuttering a bit more, I think. A remnant of the Magic Carpet Ride event. Okay. Is there flying? I don't know. I didn't touch it. Do you have VSync on the NVIDIA driver? I have no idea. I mean, I was thinking VSync could help me, and so I tried the VSync in Unreal. There is actually a setting which I think is t.vsync1. I tried to enable and disable it, but it was not making any difference. So I don't know. When you say VSync in NVIDIA drivers, what do you mean? You mean inside the NVIDIA control panel? And by the way, shouldn't VSync be enabled by the engine automatically? or not. I mean, is it here somewhere or vertical sync? Use the 3D application setting. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So this one is basically the NVIDIA panel is saying that it will delegate the choice to the 3D app. So I mean, I can push on anyway, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, I can do a test anyway. Maybe not now, but we can do a test. Yeah, but I think it looks something like that. I mean, it looks like something that is related to vsync. It seems like something that is related to vsync. Yes. Anyway, then there is a small part related to Homestead where I run around with the character. I look at the fountain just to show that we have a fountain, which is always nice. And here we have a bit of you know, a scene with some people fighting. So actually they are Gonger and Grimstone, and they are, you know, casting some spells. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of time to do it, so I had to cut the scenes because they... But anyway, I think at the end it's fine. So there is this fight with the Ulber. The Ulber seems to move okay. I mean, he's taking damage and he's going back when he's taking damage. He's trying to hit, swinging his arm, so I think it's fine. Then we have this part. This may be another bug though. You see that in this case, I don't see the left hand raised up. So it seems that as a third character, I don't see this hand up, right? While in theory it is. I think that for him it is up, but for me it's down. I'm not completely sure of why, but I think it has to do with some replication, because actually that is a replicated movement, right? But anyway, I have to check that. There seems to be a kind of a bug. Power management should be performance. You have your power management set to setting for laptops. You mean power management inside NVIDIA? Because the power management, usually you manage it for power here, no? And in power management, I think I have my settings okay. It's in the middle. But, you know, I don't know exactly what this means. I think what this means is then if you go here, it's just that he's doing, you know, this balance thingy. And balance thingy means when he's going to sleep, and I mean, it's all stupid stuff, I think. It's all the sleeping stuff. And but if there is one on the NVIDIA, I never checked. In NVIDIA, okay. In NVIDIA, I actually never checked. Wait, I clicked on too much stuff. Power management mode. So power management mode is called optimal power, which I have no idea what it means. Optimal power. This list will contain all the features. You can adjust NVIDIA GPU-based graphics card. You can change the setting of a feature using the drop-down list below. Typical use scenario, default 3D setting for your application. If I go adaptive, set the maximum frame rate that the GPU will render a game or 3D application. No, wait. Adaptive. Adaptive allows the graphic driver to automatically determine if the proper performance state based on GPU usage. This mode helps to save power when 3D applications do not demand the CAD maximum capability. Prefer maximum performance, maintain a card that is maximum performance state when 3 applications are running regardless of GPU usage. So if you, adaptive seems to be, you know, the smart guy. If I do prefer maximum, is like probably my video card is going to run at maximum all the time. I don't know, I can leave it at prefer maximum for a bit and see if he becomes annoying. Like, I don't want to hear, you know, the video card spinning, the fans of the video card spinning all the time, but we will see. But I don't think I had a problem of performance. But you never know. The stream crashed on YouTube. Turn on low latency mod as well. Low latency mode. Let me see. This feature will allow to control reduce latency by limiting the number of frames the CPU can prepare before the frames are blah blah blah. If you put that on, selecting off to prioritize the render throughput to allow games to queue frames. Select on to prioritize latency by limiting queued frames to 1. Select ultra to prioritize latency by fully minimizing queued frames. In addition, this mode minimizes the vsync latency with both vsync and gsyncs are enabled. I don't know, we can try ultra. Ultra seems to be way better. I don't know, for what they say. Prioritize latency. We can try, maybe it will be better. Maybe. We can also force vertical sync, but anyway, there is another bug, but thank you for that. I will try that. I will see if it goes better. Then here we have the same two guys. Unfortunately, my camera was not very good because I was like moving. Like here, I moved after a pillar, but and another thing, I don't know why Gonger was using always the same spell. I added 95 spells in the game. I added 95 particle effects, and in the video he always used the same one. Summon missile. Always summon missile. 100 times. which is a pity. But anyway, you see this one? I mean, he always used that one. And then I think it's nice because this monster was actually following them. I don't know if you see it, but it's pretty funny because at the end there is this monster, you know, at the back, which is following them while they are running away. I didn't do it by purpose, but when I was recording, but then I saw it and I said, this must be the ending, right? This must be the ending. What is the other one? Negative load bias, sometimes clamp help. Negative load, negative. 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 I don't have any negative here. I don't have that setting. I see a texture filtering. Texture filtering can be allow or clamp. Allow for higher performance. Clamp when the anisotropic filtering is enabled for better quality image. I don't know. I think allow is saying better performance, so probably. Yeah, it's funny that there is this monster like trying to kill them, trying to catch up with them, you know. Okay, so yeah, so this is an overview of all the changes and an overview of all the things that we did. which is very nice, including the video. All is posted on Discord, on the main page, and yeah, and so it's good. I think that this release start to be, you know, a kind of a solid release. I'm getting the feeling, you know, that we are close to open it for everyone. I'm really looking forward to open it for everyone, because I think it would be, I mean, this Patreon thing is nice because you have, you know, like selected few of people that can access the alpha and they feel special, and I understand, and it's nice. But at the same time, I think it's limiting a bit, you know, the influx of new people that know the game, because they say, it's under, you know, it's under paywall somehow, and so I don't want to do it. So I think we are gonna open it pretty soon. Now the only problem of opening it is that I will then have to keep the server up most of the time, and keeping the server up most of the time with the current server that I have in my house is a bit of an issue, right? Because one is very noisy, two is heating up a lot, and three, I use it also for other stuff. So basically, if I leave it up always, means that I cannot use it for anything else, because it's using 100% CPU all the time. So I think that, yeah, the original idea was that we should move it to the real server, right? To the real server, which is the one where we have the current plane shift. Okay, someone closed some task. Maui, very good. Character with torch crushes the client is fixed. Nice. Fixed quest. Scroll bar was added. Nice. Fixed day and night cycle in dungeons and cave. Well, this one is true. I didn't fix it everywhere. I did it in the dungeons of below the city, but I didn't do it yet everywhere. So okay, we can close it, but probably you will see the same problem in other places, I think. I mean, we can close this one, but I'm sure you will open another one soon, because there are other parts of the game where it's probably not done. You check the temple cave and the sewers. Yes, exactly. But for example, the other caves, the caves in the outdoors, I think are not correct. Yeah, then we can create another bug report in case. Crash after attacking the rogue until he finishes and he stops. What was this one? The rogue doesn't follow a move. Initiate fire response to the... yes, it was where... This should be an old one. Yes, it's a 076. Because we had a lot of problems with monsters. And during the months, you know, we fixed a number of things. We fixed the capture, we fixed the movement, we fixed the attacks, we fixed a lot of stuff. So now they should react much better than they were reacting before. Hello, hello. Hello, Red Bearded Who. Thank you for the host and for the raid. Thank you. Very appreciated. And we are looking at some bugs. Mostly we are looking at the bugs that because we released the new version of the game, and we are now checking the bugs that the people put on the bug tracker. On relog, you lose the group. On relog, you lose the group. When you are in a group, you quit, and you log back in, you are not in a group anymore. For the others who are in the group, you are still with them. How was it working? On rejoining, your name in the window show twice. Ouch, ouch, ouch. How was it working in the legacy? Was it working correctly in legacy? But anyway, I think even if it was working bad, I think this one probably we should fix. Probably should fix it. Should we do it now? Is it important? Well, I think it's fairly important because I think it's annoying if, you know, relogging. I think it's something that we can do. It's something that we can do. I'm just thinking how to do it. So basically, when you go out, you are saying that when you go out, it doesn't refresh. When you disconnect, it doesn't refresh the group. Huh? It doesn't refresh the group. So should be in theory something in PS character. The problem is always finding where in the code we have that part, because our code is pretty big at this point. So inside PS character, let me try a simple search, okay? A simple search for group. Come on. Simple search for group. Even if these groups are no, this is different stuff. This is different stuff. Player group. Yeah, because it's actually sent when we do the different updates. But in theory, when we disconnect, set group, update the group client for group remove, update group clients for group removal. Yeah, this is if the old group is different than null, but well, no, this is when you are joining a new group. Okay. And so you have to update the old one. So this is the addition, but not the removal. This is the addition. So when you get added to the group. But okay, remove from group. Okay, this one is the one that in theory. Okay, let's search this. Let's search this remove from group and see if we have it. We have it only here, which is strange. Remove from group. Because this is the function that is getting called when you get out of the group. Now, this one should be called also on disconnect. It seems that is never called. No, should be called. Well, let me open up the old game. I mean the old code. 1 second, and we will see if there is anything important. PS static. I think group needs some serious redo. What do you mean some serious redo? I mean, for what I tested, it was working. You could see the health of the others and you can see everything. So what do you mean by redo? Remove from group. Remove from group. I mean, something that works, we're not going to change it unless there is a reason for it. But if it doesn't work, yes, we're going to fix it. Here it is, client disconnect. I think we never ported this function to Unreal. And it probably is also doing other stuff. Client disconnect. Make sure the advisor system know this client is gone. Well, this one we are not using, but and then he's doing the remove from group, and then he's doing save the data, And then it's clearing the challenges, because also this one may be broken. Client disconnect. Let me see if we ported this one or not. Client disconnect. Maybe we did, maybe we did. Guild info disconnect. Ignore disconnects. But I'm pretty sure that when we quit, we save the character. So in theory, when we quit, we save the character. Let me check one. I created these shortcuts because I was going crazy by searching on the directories the stuff, and so I just created all the shortcuts here on the desktop. And so it's a bit easier for me. A bit easier. Okay, so the editor is type. I want to check in the editor if we are calling the save data on exit and if we are calling it on the quit. But in theory, we should restore that function, which is the client disconnect, port it to PS character, and have the group properly set up. I think it will be good. Okay, so we want to see, I think it's in the menu bar when you quit. I think it's in the menu. I can restart the music, by the way. I stopped it when we were looking at the trailer. I think it's in the menu bar, right? Or at least it should start from there. When we are in the menu bar, there should be a quit icon. Exactly, a quit icon. Type quit. So what is this thing going to do? Create menu bar widget icon. Menu bar widget icon. Okay. Quit is setting this to 99. Quit button pressed. The save window layout, save the character, then quit. Yes and no. 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 It's not a great thing. I mean, I think that this I invented myself for Unreal, but it's not the best way. The best way, because this save character on client, what is it doing? Is asking to save the character on server. But it's not the way to do it. I mean, it's not the way to do it on quit. It's not the way to do it on quit. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So we're gonna change it. So we are gonna say execute wait though. Execute console command. Execute console command exit. So it's actually gonna send an exit call to the server. Okay, so maybe the exit command is then doing what we want, huh? Let me see. Fuck that exit. There is a problem. Let me try to search it like this. Maybe we are more lucky. Maybe we are more lucky, my friends. Hello, Hulla. I think it was there. Probably also the loot sharing might be in there. I don't know if you saw in your video, but the open and animation blueprints aren't right. It's cycled through animation like die for an idol and only use one attack animation. No, I think is I think in the video it shows that he's getting hit. So I think every time he's getting hit, is playing the hit animation, which maybe looks like a piece of the die, but it's not the die. At least this was my understanding. We can double check that. We can double check that. I cannot find this exit command, but in theory this execute. So where is that going? Is going. In theory, it should be inside the user manager somewhere, right? User manager should have this execute command, and then execute command should search for. Come on. Execute console command, right? Ah, no. Console command. Console command. No. This is only exiting from the client. No. We needed the quit. We need the quit command. We need the quit command. I think in the old client we were probably issuing really a quit command. Yes, I think so. Wait a second. Let me search for quit. There must be the quit server. Okay, this is the quit of the server side, but it's not the quit that we want. Fuck, it's not there. It's not there? Okay. So we need to first understand this client disconnect. Who is calling this client disconnect? In the old game. Allow disconnect. Wow, there is also allow disconnect. You may not be allowed to disconnect. Because I need to understand first how it was working in the old one. Holy shit. No more occurrency, what do you mean? All open documents. No, we need to do entire solution. There is no way. We need to search it everywhere. First we need to understand how the old one was working, and then I will port it, okay? Because I don't want to invent something new that then it doesn't really do what the old was doing, and then everything mess up. Okay. Gem NPC, the structure disconnect. Interesting. Gem object disconnect. So it was really done on the destruction of the object, eh? It was done in the destruction of the object. I understand. Now this part we don't have. In Unreal. This part we don't have in Unreal, but we need to add it. Now the question is, can I do it Can I do it on PS character disconnect? Can I do it on PS character distractor or not? I think we can. Can we do it? Can we do it here? Because you see that actually there was already something here, eh? This guild info disconnect. This guild info disconnect. Where was in the old? Ah, it was in the structure of PS character. Hey, yes, then we have to call it in the same place. Yes. Yes. It's simpler. I think it's simpler than what we think. I think is we just need here to say that this part, right? That this part was in another place, because actually it was in it was in PS character destructor. No. It was in gem object destructor. Exactly. Was in the destructor of gem actor. But we don't have that object anymore because it doesn't exist anymore in plane shift. Right? It does not. You know what is the problem? The problem, I think, is if I change it now, I'm gonna change it, but I think I'm going to break the compatibility with the clients, because this one will be a new method in PS character actually. So it will need a client update. Hello, Tony. Welcome. Yeah, but we need to do it anyway. I mean, there is no way. I mean, it is really a missing piece. There is really a missing piece, huh? Now this disconnect, I mean, can we do it here so that we don't call this function, or because we could, huh? This maybe could be a good trick. This could be a good trick. Wait. I have an idea. Disconnect. No. What are you doing? Disconnect. No, gem actor disconnect. What? No, wait. Wait a second. Start to be confused now, huh? So we said that we are going to, when we were calling disconnect, where was that? It was on it was on gem actor, no? Am I confusing myself or what? I know it was on client. It was on client. Here it is. Client. You know, I think we can take this code and put it here. And put it here, and it's as good as if it was in the other function. So we don't change, you know, the signature of this class, and so we don't break the compatibility with the client. But I think it's perfectly fine. The only problem is that we are missing some variables, like for example, is advisor. Store if the client is acting as an advisor. This one, for example, we don't have it because all the advisor stuff we did import. Maybe I can just comment it out. Maybe I can just comment it out for now and saying, you fix me. Do we want again the advisor? Because probably the answer is no. Okay, and here there is the thing for the group. I think it should only be in group. Remove from group, so we can say if the player is in a group, remove him. And then only save. So the save, actually the save we already did. We did it on the client side. So I think which is a bit weird though, but I think we should not do it twice. We have to clear the challenging cells so the player will be stuck in challenge mode. Okay, and this one we can keep. Hopefully this code we have it. Seems we do. Okay. In theory it's done. In practice I don't know, but in theory it should be done. We need to wait the compilation to finish. We need to wait the compilation to finish, boys. So, I think in the next few days, I will only do bug fixing. Because we need to reach a point where we are confident that we can actually open up. You know? And I don't know if we are already there or not. I don't know if we are already there or not. Should I test it on my machine? I think I can test it on my machine. But it means I will need 2 clients, huh? I will need 2 clients, and I need to be sure that my database is pointing. Okay, here I think is okay. We will go localhost. As soon as the server is up. Is up already? Wow. No, it's not up already. Also because we have all the maps at the moment. Oh fuck, all the maps, no. We have all the maps, but no, we cannot work with all the maps. At least not for this bug. So I'm gonna delete the other maps, otherwise it will take us like 2 minutes just to start up, and it's not a good idea. So let me go maps and delete a bunch of stuff. Boom. 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 Okay, now we have less maps. Now we have less. Boys! Okay, the server is starting up. Okay. Can I create a folder? I was thinking instead of putting those icons, can I create a folder? Can I create a new toolbar? Select folder. What does it mean? Documents. New folder, test. No, PS. PS shortcuts. PS shortcuts. Can I move into that? Can I move here the ones that I placed here? And no, like this, no, like this is a mess. I need a kind of a pop-up. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's... Should we use it like this? I mean, can I have... You have chosen to close the toolbar. To add the toolbar to your desk, right click existing toolbar. Can I put this? Pin to file explorer. Pin to file explorer. No, I would like this thing to pop up actually. Understand? I know it's not doing it. Because I mean it's good, but anyway. Let me see if the game started, if the server started. Okay, here we connect as guest. And here we connect as dev1. Right? And here we go with Rerarer. And here we go with Edunader. Edunader. Our two famous testing characters. Famous testing characters. By the way, someone did a donation today or yesterday or whatever. I've seen the donation coming through. Thank you for that. It was Albert. A guy named Albert did a $10 donation. So I don't know if he's showing. Is he showing on the top right? I will check. Scott. This guy is falling like a boss, probably because he's not in the right location. So let me teleport me Rerarir. Very nice. Now these two guys, we wanted to put them in the group, right? We want to put them in the same group. What the? What happened? It appeared here and then it disappeared again. Uh-oh. Do you think he's taking fall damage? That's very possible. You fell down and died. Oh my god. The fall down on teleport, boys. Hello, man. The fall down on teleport. Because this guy is falling, right? Well, I think I can do it quickly twice. Let me try this. Ah, if I do it quickly twice, it works. Oh, no, it doesn't. Fuck. Oh my god. The teleport is killing him continuously, so I cannot do this test anymore. But in theory, there should be no fall damage. Let me try to add him to a group anyway. Well, anyway, I can add him to a group even if he's falling down, I can add him to a group even if he's falling down. I mean, we don't care if he's falling down. I can click here and say Edunader. And he will receive anyway the request, even if he's falling down. He will say yes. Okay, nice. So now we are in a group, right? Now we are in a group. So what we want to see is that when this guy is disconnecting, this thing goes away. It may take a bit because the server may take a second to process the destruction of the object. But actually it seems it's not working. Or anyway, maybe it's working but we don't update the UI. It looks like it's not working. It looks like it didn't work, huh? No. I would say no. I would say no. I mean, we can call it explicitly, but the idea was that if we could call it through that function, it would not be bad. It's very strange though, because by now that object should have been destroyed. Unless this thing is never called. But if this thing is never called, we have a bigger problem. Because also the guild info will be fucked up. So we need to be sure that we are fixing this. We really need to be sure that... Okay, let me see in debug mode if this function is getting called, because still 300 millions of American people who don't know they can give to the game and be tax exempt. Yeah, that's true. I think I need to advertise it. If you are a group and group leader disconnect, group is disbanded. If you are a member or group leader is still online, only the member who disconnects is gone from the group. Okay, so that logic should in theory stay. So I think that logic will stay identical. We just need to be sure that is actually the case. So I'm not changing the logic, right? I'm just I'm not changing the logic. Okay, let me try in debug mode. I'm just trying to reconnect, you know, the part of the code which was actually working before. I mean, just trying to maximize our chances, you know, of doing something that is already done. Because I don't want to do something again, you know. If it's already done, we should just keep it as it is. Correct? I mean, redoing stuff just for redoing it. Yeah, 300 million people. 300 million people that don't know that they can give the game and be tax exempt. I need to research a bit on it because I need to understand how much you can get as a tax exemption. Okay, so I don't think, obviously, I don't think it's 100%. So I think there is a percentage, right, of the stuff that you are donating that is tax exempt, right? It's not one. I guess it's not 100%. At least in Italy, it's not 100%. I need to understand in US how is it. It's something that we should. Why a PS character is getting destroyed? If in group. There are a lot of PS characters getting destroyed when we connect. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's better to call this function explicitly, you know, instead of relying on the Okay, so now I connected with him. By the way, the freaking we have a lot of issues with the but it's another thing with the weight of this character. Let me try to teleport myself in the right place, because the fact that I'm always falling is very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Let me try to teleport myself to a safe location. Fuck, I don't have it. Ah, yes, Idla main. What? Something weird is going on. But anyway, at the moment, no characters are getting destroyed. Okay, so I want to see if I quit. If I quit from here, I want to see if my character is getting destroyed. No, you see, it didn't get destroyed. So actually, that part is not getting called. Ah, that's very bad. That's very, very bad. That's very bad. So we need to put it in a separate function. There's no way. Yeah. Hello, Vapavliuk. Vapavliuk. Hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. If the group is bigger and the group leader disconnects, another member of the group becomes the group leader. Ah, okay. Just test it with more people. Okay. But that part should stay because we have it in the code already. The only problem here is that we are not calling the destructor of APS character. And that's very bad, because it means that everything that should happen here, including the guild disconnection, is not happening, including the faction disconnection, including the group disconnection, including the dual disconnection, and including the quest manager update assignment. So all of that is not happening at the moment, while it should happen. Ah, begin destroy. Ah, Should we do something here? Yes, we should do all of that, my friend. Let me see the begin destroy. We just need to be sure that is a player character, right? Because if it's not a player character, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to check for the group if you are an NPC. By the way, guys, if you are new to the stream and you have any questions, don't be shy. If you have questions on the game or question on Unreal Engine, or maybe you just want to share with us what you do with Unreal Engine. Yeah, but now it's getting cold, for example. Why now it's getting cold? I think this destructor of PS character is unreliable. No, you know, but the begin destroy, super begin destroy. The point is that we cannot wait the garbage collection of Unreal Engine to actually destroy this object and then doing the stuff that we want to do, right? So we want to do it immediately. So as soon as this guy quits, we want to do it. The problem is that if he doesn't click on quit, but he crashes, right? If he's crashing, we have the same problem. Begin destroy. Begin destroy. What are we destroying here? I don't understand. We are destroying the character? But this is not good though. So when we teleport, we destroy the character? That's very strange. I don't understand. Yeah, you see it's the garbage collector here. It's the garbage collector. So it's saying incremental purge, garbage, blah, blah, blah. Conditional collect garbage. So it's the garbage collector that is going through this. But why? And then in this case is called. But this is absolutely not what we want. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. Because I use the teleport for the character. I mean, on the I think. Wait a second. Let me try with the other. Let me try with the other account and the other character, which at least is not falling down. Because this fall down is super annoying. It's just causing issues because we don't know if. So when you die, you should not destroy your character. I don't understand why we see that. So let me teleport to another place, okay? Because I want to see if teleport is fucking up something or what. Let me teleport here. Right? Okay, this is not doing anything. So let me fall down and die. Yay! Boom. Why? Now, this I really don't understand. What is trying to garbage collect here? Ah, no, 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 no. Wait. Is garbage since I slide myself up a lot of people that probably are around me got removed from memory because they were not visible anymore. But that was not me, That was not me. None of them, I think none of them was me. None of them was me. Now the question is, if I quit, let me just think about something. If I if I quit, why I don't get APS character? Why I don't get APS character destructor if I quit? Because it's not garbage collected already, right? It's not garbage collected yet. No, but there must be another way, boys. There must be another way. I mean, this is not the right way to do it. This is not the right way to do it. We need to sense when the client disconnects, and I'm sure there is a smarter way than this. Because we cannot wait. So for sure the server knows that that guy disconnected 100%. You see. Look, where is it? Closing connection, this one. Received bunch sequence, closing connection, current level, blah, blah, blah. So I'm pretty sure there is an override for the close connection of the player controller. I mean, 100% there is. Right? Maybe I even have it in my code, but I don't remember it. That's also another possibility. So let me see. Unreal Engine override client disconnect. May. I'm trying to handle when a client disconnect from a server. I can seem to find any callbacks. Player state on deactivated. End play. In game mode, there is a logout and on logout. No, the destroyed, no. I want the logout. I want the logout. Okay, let me check the logout. Logout in game mode? Logout in game mode seems a bit crazy. Destroyed player control. No, because you know the problem of the destroyed and all of that is that they happen when the garbage collector wants, and I don't like that. We want to do it immediately. Logout, there it is. Yeah, I think I have it already. Logout. Okay. Okay, let's see if this one is getting called consistently, because it's what we want. And I will simulate a crash, so I will just maybe, you know, block the client. I mean, like Alt F4 or, you know, block it from Task Manager. And see, but definitely... Okay, let me log in with this guy. Yeah, the destroy, we don't care anymore. No, we don't care anymore about this. We don't care anymore about that. What time is 7:46? I will do a very quick dinner anyway tonight, so it's okay. Okay, we are up. So if we start the client and we log in, because we need to detect cleanly the logout, cleanly, in a clean way, which is happening 100% of the time. Wow, log out already? I'm logging in. What do you mean? You are already logged on this server. Ah, sorry. Ah, yes, he's right. He's actually right, because I had 2 clients running. Okay. Sorry. Trying again. Okay, we log in. Right? We log in. And now let's crash this client, okay? So that is not clicking on logout. Yeah, and by the way, that's also a reason why, doing it in the blueprint is a super bad idea. Because if the client is crashing, you still want to save the character, right? So you have to do it on disconnect. Now, which one of the two is the... Because one is the server, the other is the client. I think this one is the server, and this one is the client. So if I kill this one... Yes, we are going into logout. Okay, that's very good. So also if the client crashes, we are immediately detecting the logout, right? So my suggestion will be that then inside of this, yes. Okay, good. So let's do this. Let's go in PS character. Let's go. Wait. Let me type this. Let me type perform all the needed actions on client disconnect. Okay. Perform all the needed action on client disconnect. And actually the best would be to put again the disconnect function into PS character. I think they would be cleaner. They would be much cleaner. I don't know if I'm breaking the compatibility though between client and server with that. I don't know if the signature is based on only the one that are exposed to. Maybe not. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it proper. Okay, let's do it the proper way. So the way we want to do it, because otherwise we are doing something. If we break the compatibility, we break the compatibility, and we just release an update to the client and fuck it. So PS character, right? PS character. I need a disconnect, which probably is not here exactly. So disconnect doesn't exist yet. Doesn't exist yet, but we want to add it. There was also this set allow to disconnect, but I'm not completely sure. Like when you are in combat, you cannot disconnect or what? I don't know. There is a reason why you should not be allowed to disconnect. I don't remember. I think there was a reasoning behind this, but so disconnect was very simple. Disconnect was on client, or just a boolean, and disconnect was just doing the work that, yes, and it was impossible to return false actually, so it should not even be a boolean. It's just a function that we call, and that's it. So I think it can be void. Hopefully it's not overriding something in Unreal, but called when the player controller logs out, right? Log out. How do you say log out? Okay. So the only thing we need then to say to this guy is that we can put it here. Should we do something here? So we can say destructor is handled in APS character disconnect. But anyway, this one was a good fix, because this thing is fixing a lot of other stuff that was not working as expected. Because all of that code actually was never executed, or anyway was not executed the proper way. So now we are going to put it into disconnect, into this new function, okay, which is called disconnect. And we are gonna do this when the player the problem is that I really hope that I really hope that the pawn is still available though, because if the pawn is not available, if in logout the pawn is not available, we are fucked. I didn't check that. Well, in theory we have it here. We have PS character. Yes, PS character. Let me see if this one is printed out into the log. Because if that's printed into the log, then we have it, huh? Log. Yes. I want to see this debug. Can I see this debug? Oh fuck, he's not. No, please. Wait. Pawn leaving game. What is pawn leaving game? Wait. We have another function. You see this debug? Debug player controller base pawn leaving game? Is this one then that we need to... Pawn leaving game? Wait. Pawn leaving game. Where is it? In player controller. Yes, I need that. Player controller, please. Pawn leaving game. Very nice. So I did already this reasoning one time. I already did this reasoning one time. Character leaving the game. Remove player. Okay, but this remove player is not calling my disconnect though. Let me see what is this remove player doing, okay? Then I think we can do it here, because here the pawn seems to be still available. So or we do it here or we do it here. I think it's cleaner if we do it here. So yeah, I'm bouncing a bit between these classes, but the reason is that wait a second. Okay, one second. Because we need to put this information somewhere, or I will... So we can say player removal is handled in this. I prefer to duplicate this comment so that I don't lose it again, because I lost it already one time and... Okay, so basically in this way we added only one function to PS character. And then we are going to call it here. So, okay, let's try to see if this is actually doing what we want him to do, okay? But I think this is a better solution. This is a better solution. Yeah, my face is moving a lot, I know. There is a bug in the... Well, it's not a bug, but it's a problem in animes, in the program I'm using, that now is using also the body movement, and I cannot disable it. So if I move right or left, you see? Or if I move forward or backward, is going crazy. It's going crazy, unfortunately. By the way, I think it's cutting off my head a bit. No? I don't know. Yeah, the other problem is that if I stay on the chair, you know, like this, a bit higher, or if I stay on the chair a bit lower, you see what happens? There is a freaking mess, because it's changing all the time the position, so it's super annoying. I'm waiting the compilation to finish, which hopefully should be soon. I think this group problem is gonna fix also other stuff, so it's very good that we did it. It's very good that we did it, so we are doing it, but I think I have a way now and I think it should be fine. Okay, remove player. So let's start it again. And let's see if... by the way, I can also try to connect with the release client, so I know if I break the compatibility or not. Yes, I will do that. I will connect with the release client so we know if we destroyed the compatibility or not. Test server, no. Where is the... I have too much stuff open here and it's starting to be problematic. Wait. Where is the server list in my editor thingy? It's under config. It's under config. That's it. Okay, so I wanted to copy this one. I wanted to copy this one into our released game. So we also do this test, which is anyway a good test. Distro client 13 config. Okay. Nice. So now I can launch this one and we can see. We can launch this one and we can see if we broke the compatibility. I added a method, but I didn't add a method which is sensed by Unreal. So depends if it's already sensing a logout. I don't know why, but it's fine. Ouch. Yes, we broke it. Ah, fuck. No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. We already broke the compatibility because we added one method. Fuck. Is there another way I can do it? Well, in theory, yes, there is another way I can do it, but it's a bit annoying. Because I will have, I mean, if I want to avoid breaking the compatibility, what I can do is to put that code into an existing function and that's very annoying. Is this function that I added now, which is breaking the compatibility with the release client. Unfortunately. So I could, you know, I could, but it's a bit of a mess. I could take all of this. I could comment out this one. Compatibility. I can do the... Fuck. I can do this and... Can do it this and and take and basically take this part and put it brutally in game mode when we do the logout. I mean, it's not the best because, but at least I think we can test it without going crazy. Pawn leaving. That it was remove player, no? Remove player. Yes, exactly. So instead of this, you fix me, restore this call when we can break the client compatibility. And for now we're gonna paste all of this, which I understand is annoying, but I don't have a better way. I don't have a better way. It's not accessible. Fuck. It's not accessible. No. Okay, let me try. Annoying. Okay, let me try like this and we see. At least I want to see that we are not breaking the compatibility and we have the remove from group proper. But I think we need to release anyway a new update if we want to do this fix. Will be a very small update, so I mean it's not too much of an issue, but it means, you know, repackaging and all that stuff. Super annoying. So I will probably not do it until I have bigger changes. And for now we do it with this trick. So we basically took the code and we moved it in a place that in theory should not break the compatibility. So we are doing exactly the same thing, just without breaking the compatibility. Ah, everything is protected. Fuck! Everything is protected, boys. Everything is protected. Everything is protected. Ah, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Everything is protected in here. It's GG. It's absolutely GG. It's absolutely GG. He wins. He wins. Unfortunately, he wins. So we need to break the compatibility. There is no solution. Fuck. We need to break the compatibility, boys. We need to break the compatibility. I mean, it's okay. It's just a bit annoying, but I mean, I was hoping I could avoid it, but it seems I cannot, because everything that then we try to access is protected, is inside the class. I will have to change all of that, and it's even worse, you know, to do it. Sludge Duck has won 5 from Jump Catch. Good job, Sludge Duck. Are you a bot or not? Maybe you are a bot. Maybe. Okay, so we are doing it the proper way, but we are breaking the compatibility. So this means that when we want to release this, we will need it to release a new client. Is on Windows. Okay. So I just need to do a quick check while this thing is compiling. While this thing is compiling, I need to do a quick check because there is someone that wants to access the alpha, and I need to check, but I will do it on the other screen because I need to check the email address and all of that stuff. And all of that good stuff. You know, good stuff. 1 second. Okay, succeeded. Meanwhile, we can start it. Okay. Holy moly. One second, boys. I'm doing something, but I will be with you in a second. Okay, done. Done, so we can go back to this. Okay, so let's start our thingy. Let's start our thingy. So now, no, let me start it with the... no, I cannot. So we broke the compatibility, right? We broke the compatibility. So I can run it only with the with my client. Fine, no problem. We're gonna do that. So what we want to see now is that when the client disconnects, right, we are actually calling this function, right? And I think we will, by the way. Visual Studio is still thinking about it, but it's actually correct because he compiled it, so. So we connect with this guy. And now we disconnect. Now let me crash it, which is nicer. Let me crash it. So we don't even click on quit, you know? We don't even click on quit. Boom. It died. Ah, you see, we are calling disconnect properly. Very nice. We are calling disconnect properly. So we are checking if guild info. What? Fuck. No, we're not calling disconnect properly. I destroyed the server. Fuck me. Sorry. No, it was not correct. Let's redo it. I crashed the server instead of crashing the client, and then he went here just because it was the open page, but para para pa para pa para para pa para pa pam. Okay, it should be up. So let's try again. I need to destroy the client, okay, not the server. Otherwise, is a problem. How do I say the bug game for sure is the server? No, I think so. No, it's the other one. There are two debug games. What do you mean? Okay. It's the other one. Okay, it's this one. Do we have a PID of this thing? We don't have a PID. Why we don't have a PID? PID. This one, 62064 is the client, okay? This one is the client. So we need to kill this guy. Or 2938, whatever. We need to kill this guy. Not the other guy, okay? Not the other guy, but this guy. Okay. So this one, This one we kill. Ah, finally. Okay, client disconnect, yes. Okay, client disconnect, guild info, faction. And group. Okay, group obviously. Okay. So now we are calling. Let me just see if it crashes. Oh no, it doesn't crash. Do we save? The question is, do we save? Because I don't see the save. I don't see the save here, right? But in theory, we should also. We should also save okay, searching save is not a good idea. Searching save is not a good idea. What was this? Okay, but anyway, he's doing what we want. Okay, so he's actually calling disconnect properly when we disconnect, even if we crash the client. So let's say that he's safe on that side. There is the function that is actually doing the job. Save character data. Character loader, save character data. Because yes, during the quit there is also the save, and I'm just trying to see if we are safe on that or not. So in theory, this save character data should be called because save account save account data, save only if the account has been found, but save account data is doing also, no, it's doing only that. Save account data. Why? I don't understand. Because there are two. There is one in client and there is one in actor. That's why. And they do two different things. But for us, we want to do it in one place. But this one, for example, in addition, is doing this one. Is doing save account data. I think this save account data we don't even have it in Unreal. No, in fact we don't have it. We don't have it. I don't know if it's really needed, but we don't have it. So one thing is there, and the other thing is here. Let me just check one thing in the old code because I'm confused by save character data, delete player, disconnect. There is another function, boys. There is another function which is in Entity Manager and is called delete player. I think that this one is getting called by the same function. Yes, it's here. So let's say that this should apply everything that is required to disconnect because they are a bit of the same thing, you know. The difference is that before we had a client object and a player object. Now we have a player controller object and a pawn object, but pretty much they are the same meaning, right? Compared to where they were in the old game. So the old game was basically doing a series of operations when the client was disconnecting, and another series of operations when the player was disconnecting. And and now here we have the same thing. So these are the operations on client disconnect, which is our player controller, because we are inside. And here we have the one for the player. So I think if we keep the same reasoning, but I think I need to explain this, because if I don't explain this, I think we will get super confused. Execute the ones related to the player controller. And here execute the ones, you know, related to the pawn. I think there is a bit of the split. Now, I don't know if it's really this way, because I don't know if our old code was actually smart about it, but in theory this is the idea. But you see that, for example, here we are touching guilds and factions and groups, which doesn't really have a lot to do with the player controller. And here we are touching the mount, the bodies, the guilds, the alliance. I think it's really a mix of the two. I think there was not really a good split between the two. And also we are saving the character data. Save the character state in the database. I think we should save it before destroying. Remove player from lootables. Hey, this one is also important, because in theory when the client disconnects, we should also remove him from... Previous code was deleting the actor, but this gives an issue when we try to delete the player controller, so we'll remove this for now. Yeah, we remove this for now, bro, is here. Ah, because we removed the familiar. Okay. Fine. So now the question is, should this one be executed first or this be executed first? Sorry, this is executed first or this is executed? Because they are, you know, I don't think that one is depending on the other. I don't think the one is depending on the other, but I will probably do this one first and this one next. For the reason that in this one... I mean, it doesn't make a lot of difference, actually. It doesn't make a lot of difference. No, I will not make a lot of this. The sequence, I think, is not important. Okay, good. So this means that now... during the remove player, we are calling these two functions. Now, can we move this stuff into here? No, we cannot, because we need to call stuff that is private to client. And so even if I move the code inside of this, I will not be able to call it because I'm in another class. And this class is not a friend of PS character, I guess. So no. Okay, but I think like this should be solved, right? Without issues. Hopefully. So just to summarize what we did, okay. So we analyzed all the functions that are currently in the code. that they are dealing with disconnection of the client, right? And we find out that there were multiple ones, in particular some dedicated to the disconnection of the physical client, let's say of the client machine, and some related to the destruction of the player object, right? And they were separate. So we kept this separation and we put it in two separate functions, and now we are calling both of them. We are calling both of them when our guy logs out, because we are calling remove player, right? We are calling remove player when we log out. Right here, no. Why are we calling remove player so many times, by the way? It's a bit strange. Here, pawn leaving game, right? Pawn leaving game. Now we have to be a bit careful, because it seems that when we have this pawn leaving game, the player controller is also getting destroyed. So we may generate some crashes if we don't do it in the proper way, right? But I think it's fine. Okay, so now we restarted the server. The code should be in place. What we want to see that when we log in, and then when we log out, we hit properly all that bunch of code, right? Like this. And we will also hit the other one, which is this one, the delete player, right? So we are going through this now. Okay, so now we can do this. So this is working. Okay. Okay, that is working. Now, finally, we can do the test we were doing before. So we will have two players, so two clients connected in a group, and we want to see that the group is getting deleted properly, right? And by the way, now we are also cleaning up the duels, the advisor, and all the other stuff, right? Because so now this solution is much better than before, because it's more complete. And it was really missing. So it was a missing piece from the porting, right? Okay, so now just waiting this guy to load in, and then I'm going to invite him. Hopefully he will not be flying anymore. If he's flying, we don't care. No, he's not flying. Okay, so he joined our group, right? He joined our group. So this is the leader of the group. So now we're gonna quit. And yes, this part is getting executed, and he will have a group. Yes, you see, he will have a group and will be removed from the group. Okay, so now we need to see what happens on this side. So basically the group got disbanded. The group got disbanded because there was no one else in the group, which I think is good. We will have to try it with 3 people, but personally I think it will work. So I don't think I need to do a million tests. I think I will keep it this way, and then some of you will test it as soon as we release it. Okay, but I would say that this one to me is fixed because the group was cleaned up properly. So it was a bit of a mess, but actually he allowed us to fix some other stuff. So this one is fixed pending release, and is actually in 0713. So I will change the version, meaning that in 0713 it was still a problem, right? And it means that we need a 14 or an update, right? To actually fix this one. Okay, so this was a good one. This was a very good one, boys, because we fixed other stuff while doing that. Cannot choose main activity during character creation. Who is this, Andrew? I don't know. Cannot choose main activity during character creation as Lamor. When creating a Lamor, the main activity selection shows no choices. Yeah, this is probably related to the database. This is probably related to the database setup. Let me try. The Lamor. Well, in theory, I mean, if he had it in the past, I don't know if he had it in the past, but maybe not. The character select, character create. Where do I have that? Wait a second. I need to make up my mind once. So where do we have the character creation choices? I think we have them all in. I think we have them all in Google Docs. Google character creation. Huh? Fuck. Why not? Why not? Yeah, character creation. Probably because it's a long time I don't open it. Character creation. Yeah, but these choices should be the same for everyone, right? They are not based on the race. They are not based on the race. Okay, so why a Lemur doesn't work? Yeah, let's say the character creation is still under building, actually, so it's a task that Aeonwind and Zun are working on, but they are not making a lot of progress, unfortunately, so I think I'm gonna do it myself. But the point is, and here the story begins. Anyway, let me try to choose Lamor. And let me go back and confirm and whatever.
Elders
and
of
let me choose this.
Zodiacs in a shared ancient tongue, revealing their meaning.
And then what he said, he didn't have any choices. He said what? Wait, he said, what did he say? I selected Lemur, right? He said, cannot choose main activity. When creating a Lemur, the main activity selection show no choices. The main activity. This guy is speaking about the old game. What do you mean? You speaking about a new game? Main activity. Ah yes, main activity is here. Main activity alchemist. Apothecary. No, they are here. Why is saying no? I don't understand. Side activity. So he did something different. And so these options were empty. Ah, but wait a second. This is my database. This is the dummy database, which actually has the stuff in. Wait. In production, I think I never added this stuff. Because it's the new. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, I know. Okay. So basically, this whole list of stuff has never been ported. Yes. So character. Let me just check the scripts. Yeah, it doesn't even exist. We never ported it to production. We have coordinates, crafting, faction, icons, mesh, natural resources, and but we don't have any dedicated to character creation. And for sure, there are a lot of differences between the old character. But 1 second, creation, no. No. Character. Did I change the? I don't remember. Character creation I did a long time ago. But I think that the only problem is that at the moment we don't have any of those tables properly populated. Character creation live. Character creation live. Well, in theory they should be these ones, though. In theory, they should be these ones. In theory, they should be this. Divided this way. Ah! But main activity and side activity were not existing. Ah, that's why. Yes, it's correct. It's correct. So yes, it's the data that we didn't update yet in production. Because you see that here we only have child activity, zodiacs, blah, blah, blah. But we don't have main activity and side activity because they were not existing in the previous version of the game. But now we have them. Character creation. If I go in my dummy database, we have some main activity and side activity, you see? Okay. Yes, this job is something we need to do. And is related to the completion of this migration of all the items. But the problem is that these guys are not moving forward. Fuck, the last change was the 6th of June. So all June, all July, all August, middle of September is 4 months. No progress. Why? No progress. One second, I'm getting distracted by some messages. I cannot stick and stick, but okay, wait a second, I have to do something else quickly. On the forums, you cannot stick and stick. So let's do it so we don't forget. So we don't forget. Fuck. How do I? Okay. Okay. Maybe the plane shift IRC policies we can unstick it. Like it was done in 2009, boys, in 2009. So maybe we can we can unstick that one. Forum server move. The forum is being moved to a new server. I'm surprised. Would be okay. Also, this one we can move it as non-sticky, maybe. Okay. All of this seems to be good. Okay, good. I did it. I did it, my friend. I did it. Okay. No, what I was saying, what I was saying, I lost my track of thought. Ah, yes, the character creation. So yes, on the character, so these bugs are known. So these are confirmed, let's say. So these are, you know, real bugs, because we are missing the thingy. Now, there is 1 PM request. Maybe there's a bug to close. Monster a member of me after respawn. Fixed. It's always nice to close a bug. Nice, perfect. Okay. So, what do we do about this? I cannot do anything at the moment. These ones are, I mean, or we go and we fix the character creation for real and we do it ourselves, and I can decide to do it because it's 4 months. There is no progress on that, and it's very annoying. It's annoying. No, it's not annoying. I mean, it's okay. I mean, people are busy with other stuff, so I understand. But it's a bit of a pity, you know, because we have these nice, you know, comments and things that we added, and but then we created a new. So we have the data, okay? The data is here. The data is here. I just need to finalize, I mean, to consider it final and to ensure that it's actually the one that we want, right? So I think this is a job by itself. I mean, it's not something easy. It's something that we need to complete. And so yes, it's a known bug, you know. I would probably change this from as Lemur to just anything, because actually is anything. It's not just the Lemur, it's just anyone, any race. I mean, he tested with the Lemur, but it's actually relationship selection has no choices available. Yeah, I think it's the same problem. Okay, these ones are good bugs anyway, because we need to keep track of them, and we need to fix it. I think this could be the next development that I do. What if we do, you know, some bug fixing, and then we start to really crank out the rules, and we finalize it? Because I don't think we can, you know, release the game with that part missing. Not disappearing torch. If you log out with the torch equipped, you go log back in, the torch duplicate. Yeah, did I have seen it? Yes, it's actually a bug. I know. It doesn't stay. It doesn't stay if you restart the server, but it stays if you don't restart the server. Yes. That's a known bug. Now, it's not very high priority, but definitely, yes, it's something that I'm aware of. It's good to let's say it's not a bug tracker though. Is I don't even know what is it, but it's engine items or engine character management or engine inventory items. Yes. Engine inventory items. Yeah, this is bugged. I'm starting to be a bit hungry, so I think I will go to eat. How much time do we stream today? Not much, huh? Well, 3 hours. 3 hours I think is not bad. Do you want to have dinner with me and then we continue a bit, or do you want me to just go? I can do both. I mean, I can do one or the other. It's no problem. Maybe, because it would take me a bit to cook, maybe. Maybe I'm gonna go. We did already 3 hours of stream. I think it's okay. You guys saw the progress, saw what we did, and you know, and I think it's fine. I think I can go. I probably will still work on plane shift this evening anyway. So if you want to ping me, sorry if I'm moving so much. If you want to ping me on Discord, I will be available, and maybe we can anyway continue a bit, you know, with bug fixing. I think my plan at the moment is to analyze this list and try to fix. This is another one that we can fix very easy. The fact that Sharvan is missing. Actually, Sharvan is in a place, is inside a building for some reason. Is inside a. So yes, his position is broken. I need to fix it. This is an easy one to fix. Some invisible stuff. Now, but this one should be fixed now. If it was in 0712, I fixed this. The area allocation. Is this the one of the arena? Maui? I don't know, Maui, if you are listening, but if you are listening, is this bug about the arena? Blocking map? Because you are saying in the area, but maybe you wanted to say in the arena. 160. The ground is raised, which blocks the tunnel. I think we only have one tunnel. Yes, this one is ready to test. You can test it now. Ready to test. Test this now and let me know. Let me know is it fixed, because if it's about the arena, I did it. If it's not about the arena, then it's another place. I don't know. We will. I will turn it back. But it was created today. No, if it was created today, it's impossible. No, it was created before release. Yeah. I think it could. I think it's fixed now. Game angst in character selection window. Game angst in character selection window. I cannot see the model, the character selection model. If I click on where it's supposed to be, the game crashes. Ouch. Ouch. Can you provide a character name? I think it can be related to some item you wear. He never answered though. You know why? I will set it as ready to test. And I will say, please test it again with a new release. Please test it again with 0713, as we fixed a number of bugs on that. Okay. Add comment. And I will set it as ready to test. Okay, so that this one. So we should not spend time if there is just a testing needed. Then there are some misplaced. Yeah, but there's not much. There is not much on 0713 at the moment. So, guys, if you want to test, maybe while I'm doing dinner, if you want to test more, if you are available, will be very nice. What happened to my face? My face disappeared. Okay, it's back. If you want to test the game, that would be very nice because I need more people testing. And letting me know what is not working so I can fix it. Okay, at the moment we don't have a lot of bugs. I mean, we have some, but they are relatively small. And yes, there is another list I need to do, which is the list of King Fus that sent me on Discord. There is a pretty long list of small map bugs, and I think I'm going to fix them all probably tonight. Yeah, I will check also the other ones. Yes, absolutely. I can also do this, you know, I can go by version, and for example, I can select all the one that were still on 073 and see if we have any. For example, is 0. All the ones on 074. For example, here there is one that is still on 074. We will need to check again. Right. We need to check. This, for example, is a map fix, so I can do it very easy. I think I will do this. I will start to go through the old ones and see and clear them up. For example, 076, there are still a lot. Like floating signs, floating mushrooms. I mean, these are not really important, but floating object in store and stuff. This one I think is fixed. This one is fixed. This one is ready to test. Because in the Goog Tavern, I fixed all the objects. I fixed all of them. So yeah, I should probably go through the bugs and see, you know, if... But there are a lot here of like a flying rock... Well, but we can start to fix this ones, because at the moment we don't have any other major problems, so I think we can go through this once as well. Like Datal stuck in desk. For example, this one I think these ones are also fixed, but I need to check them. The bug is still there. Okay, I think we can go through and fix them. I think tomorrow. I can do a bit tonight and a bit tomorrow, and we continue and kill the bugs one by one until we have 0. The ground is being raised and blocking the connection tunnel between the areas. It's strange though, because I remember I fixed it. Maybe the fix didn't go in, or I didn't do it, properly. Because I remember that I lowered. No, localhost. Fuck. There were some rocks floating around, and there was also a gap between. The ground inside the tunnel and the ground outside of the tunnel. Did I remember? And I did some fixes there. Now, if I did them right, I don't know, but I thought I did them right. Can go and check. We are actually very close. Cannot mantle here? Why? Okay. Nah, this part seems good now. Are you referring to this or to something else? Maybe he's not here, eh? Maybe he's not the one that you were mentioning. Hello, developer. What's up? Everything is good, thank you. We released the new version. Between Mercenary... You are there, eh? Are you there, eh? Teleport. Me. Ariter with the H. Holy shit, what is this? Oh my god! What happened here? What is this thing? Yes, there is definitely a kind of an issue here. Yeah, the looks like there is a problem. Looks like there is a big problem here. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. So it's not the arena. So let me revert back the... Let me revert back the ready to fix then. Blocking, so let me just change it to assign to me. And let's say arena blocking my part in whatever. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the end, because the entrance I fixed, because the entrance was also fucked up, the one that I showed you before. Seems like a volcano erupted. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's like this. Look at this poor creature. He's trying to, you know. Yeah, it's because probably I was painting on the map, and I was painting something far away, and the mouse arrived here, and we did the mess. But it's fine. Why this guy's getting upset? This guy's casting a spell on himself, huh? Easy. Look at these stones, how beautiful they are. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. How did Epic transfer the mega grant for your bank transfer? Yeah, they did a bank transfer, yes. They just did a wire transfer, yes. They did a wire transfer. No question asked, you know? Absolutely no question asked. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go because I have to do dinner and everything. I don't know if I will stream later, but probably no. I will stream tomorrow, so tomorrow... but I will still work on Plan Shift a bit tonight, so I will go on with the bugs. It's very nice to have no question ask money. Exactly. It's insane. I mean, they are doing very, very good. I think they are evaluating, you know, the people beforehand a lot. So they like check you for a bit and check your, you know, I mean, the project, if it's actually having some progress or not, who is working on it, you know, if you are serious about it. I think they do some checks. So when they give you the money, I think they are fairly sure that you are not going to do stupid stuff with the money. But and then they follow up, because, for example, they ask me to produce some material for it, right? To produce some screenshot and videos of the game and things like that. There's another bug with the arena with the lights. Okay. We will go through them one by one. I think today we did a good fix. I mean, we did few good fixes. In particular, the one about character disconnect, I think is very important, because it's fixing, you know, a lot of other stuff that was probably broken, but we just didn't know. And we fixed few others, so I think it's good. I think it's good, boys. Okay, so I'm gonna go. So thanks for watching. Should we do a small raid, boys, so that we get ourselves known in the Twitch community? Let me see. Who's online? No one is online. No one is online. Let me search Unreal Engine and see if someone is is doing something. This guy is playing Phasmophobia. This guy is doing programming, but in reality is playing video games. This one I think is doing something. This guy I think is actually working.
Yeah.
On something. But it's not Unreal. Building a dentist office.
Doing good, not doing homework.
I don't know. I would like someone that works with Unreal, but no. Okay. GG! We're not gonna raid anyone. Good night, people! See you soon! Bye bye! Tomorrow, Tomorrow we continue this. We're gonna release this game, boys. We are gonna release it. We are gonna release it. For sure. The problem is when. But we're gonna do it. Bye bye.